Now students, let us move to the type of tenses one by one. So as I discussed in the intro class that all the three types of tenses, past, present and future, are sub-categorized into four different forms, that is indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So I'll be telling you at first about the formation of structures of indefinite tenses. Okay, so indefinite tenses we are going to study as indefinite of past, indefinite in present and indefinite in future. We'll be knowing about these indefinite tenses. But before that, I'd like to remind you all one thing, that the basic structure of tense, the basic structure of any sentence in English is subject plus verb plus object. So it is quite clear, my dear students, that subject and object are the essential parts of a sentence. So while studying tense, I have not mentioned in any of my structures, in any of my while studying structures, subject and object I have not mentioned, because it is clear that subject and object will be the part of sentence. Here our target is to study the type of tense, to study how we can identify a particular sentence, how we can identify that a sentence belongs to which type of tense. So we'll be focusing on only the verbs and auxiliary verbs, the helping verbs which have been used in the sentence. In that way, we are going to form all these structures of indefinite tenses. Let us have a look at past indefinite and present indefinite at the very first. Past indefinite tense and present indefinite tense. These two are the tenses in English. These two are the tenses which do not require to have any auxiliary verb in their present form. We must keep in mind, once again I repeat, that past indefinite tense and present indefinite tense, these are the tenses, these are the two tenses in English which do not require any helping verb in their positive sentences. It means they will be formed with the help of main verb only. And what are the verb forms used then? So in past indefinite tense, we'll be using V2, the second form of verb for the structure. Past indefinite tense will be formed with the help of V2. Present indefinite tense will be formed with the help of V1 or V5. You must be recalling this, that I discussed about the verb forms in the intro class only, that it is very essential to have the knowledge of all the 5 forms of verb for a better understanding about the tenses. So here past indefinite can be formed with the help of V2 and present indefinite can be formed with the help of V1 or V5. Let us have a close look at this particular chart here at the left hand side. So this chart I have made for a better understanding about the uses of V1 or V5. Okay. As here one more thing I have mentioned, that the negative of past is made with the help of did plus V1. Did plus V1. Negative or interrogative sentences will be made with the help of did plus V1. For example, I have given the simple past tense, she came home early, and the negative is I did not argue with her. She came home early. In this sentence, came is the V2 form, and this is enough to understand that this sentence belongs to simple past tense. And here did along with V1 is there, is enough to understand that this sentence is in simple past tense or past indefinite tense. So these are the indications. As far as present indefinite is concerned, V1 or V5, as I told you, my friend helps me a lot. In this sentence I have written my friend helps me a lot. Here helps, this is the V5 form, and it is enough to understand that this sentence is in simple present tense. And here he does not speak English well. In the sentence does along with speak is enough to understand that this sentence is in simple present tense. Let us have a look over here at the left hand side. I have discussed about the uses of V1 or V5. they actually in present indefinite tense, they are used as per the subject of the sentence. Actually, V1 or do, V1 or do, V1 in present and do in V1 in positive sentence and do in negative or interrogative sentence. They are used with all these subjects, either nouns or these either plural nouns or with all these pronouns. Some more pronouns are there, but basically I have given you all these. All these pronouns and plural nouns support V1 form or do with them. And here all these pronouns and singular nouns support V5 in positive and does in negative. This must be kept in mind. A very short chart I have given so that you can enhance your understanding regarding the use of V1 or V5 with a particular subject and do and does with a particular subject. So let us move to the next type, that is future indefinite tense. As far as future indefinite is concerned, it's quite simple. Will or shall along with V1 is enough to form a future indefinite tense. As we can see in this example, he will talk to you later. In this sentence, will along with talk is there to make you aware that the sentence is in simple future or future indefinite tense. One more thing, so far the use of will or shall is concerned, we sometimes get confused about the use of will or shall. Both are doing the same work, that is to express future tense, but actually shall can be used with I or we in general. Okay, in general cases, shall can be used with I or we, and this is the outdated form of English. We can say that in this modern English, there is no more frequent use of shall is taking place. Will, as far as will is concerned, you can use will with all the subjects. It means you can use will with all the subjects. Okay, there is no bar over here regarding the use of will. All the subjects. It means